Hi, my name's John Bean, and I'm a therapist in Providence, Rhode Island. I specialize in helping people remove blockages to peak performance. So folks who are athletes, students, professionals, if there's some sort of a blockage in there where someone is, maybe a salesman who has trouble closing a deal, or a student who just knows that they can get a little bit, a little bit further. Athletes who have the yips, this feeling that maybe they had an injury in the past and they're worried about becoming re-injured and it hinders them from achieving their full potential. I hope to identify where some of those blockages come from and how to loosen them up. I do this with a combination of traditional psychotherapy and eye movement desensitization and reprocessing, also known as EMDR. I'm also very passionate about working with people who have patterns of behavior that cause them trouble in their daily relationships. So relationships with significant others, with friends, people who, for whatever reason, tend to have difficulty setting appropriate boundaries, saying no, giving too much of themselves. So I enjoy helping people recapture a sense of self and work towards a healthier future. I really enjoy working with folks who I call diggers. People who are really interested in taking a good hard look at where their behavior patterns have come from and how best to relearn, unlearn, put together a new way of being. My approach as a therapist stems from a belief that therapy is really nothing more than two people in a room communicating honestly. I have a very irreverent style. I'm not a particularly stuffy person when it comes to therapy. My form of being with people is very human. For therapy to work, there has to be a connection between therapist and client. And that connection needs to be a non-judgmental one. So I strive to create a safe space for people to come and be their genuine selves. Often people feel really nervous about picking up a phone to make that initial call. And I would love to be able to say that, no, that's okay. It'll be all right. Don't worry about, it's not going to be scary. Well, so maybe it will be. But if it is scary, I encourage you to feel the fear and do it anyway. There's an awful lot to gain